Hello everyone! So today we're making quite an unboxing here with some speed cubes and their accessories. So I have made quite a big order, nearing £100 from Speedcube store, which is not the most known shop for its reliability, but they got here in the end, just before my accommodation in Falkirk, so I'm looking forward to using some of them there. So let's start off with the mat. Let's get them on the side. All right, so let's go ahead and open it. I chose this QiYi mat because, well, first of all, I've not had a mat before, but also it looks pretty nice since I finished university in mathematics, and this one is quite mathematical oriented. Let's have a look. Oh, this feels nice. This feels nice indeed. Look at that. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. All right. Let's go ahead and put this on. All right, after 5 minutes of work trying to figure out how to put the buttons on, here we are with a lovely mat. Honestly, I think it's the perfect size. And a timer, which I really was considering whether I would get the cheaper timers like the QiYi one or some other ones, but in the end, as recommended by others, it's best that you get the Gen 5 one that every combination uses nowadays, because at the end of the day, this is the one that you need to be practicing on, as the timings can be different when it comes from going from red to green. And I took the liberty of putting some batteries in, so let's just give it a go. Yeah, that looks perfect. Doesn't go anywhere. Love it. Finally, we have a timer. All right, let's get cracking then. So let's start with some accessories first to get them out of the way. They always put a small bag in, because why not? And I appreciate that. And I got 3 GAN bags because they were like 20 pence each. So I think it will be nice to have some bags for your cubes. Let's put that on the side. Because my order was rather big, they also included this small gift, which is a small key ring, which should be fun to explore. I'm not the biggest fan of key rings. However, if we're going to a cubing combination, it would be nice to have one like this. It is not magnetic, but honestly, it does feel a bit nice. Yeah, probably never gonna solve this. Oh, it does come with the keyring accessory, which I was thinking about. All right, that's pretty cool actually. So yeah, let's just actually put it on. All right, there we go. So keyring aside, then we have a couple of stands, again from QiYi, because why not? And then I also got the fidget spinner, which unfortunately is not in the best condition. The box, it was quite squished. But a friend of mine had this and I've been wanting to get one. This is actually a bit different, the design of it, than the one that I know, the one that most people know anyway. It's a bit sided, which honestly is pretty nice. It's stiff, I would say. It's already locking up a bit, but I can feel some sort of clicking, like magnets. It's not magnets, but it does feel a bit interesting. Yeah, well, pretty cool, pretty cool. I've missed the feeling of this. 2010s boys, where are you? Oh, it's a pretty good spinner actually. Nice, nice. Well, that's for when I'm bored later on. Next up, let's start with some 2x2s. So I got this 2x2 for half a pound because my 2x2s currently are not my favorites. They're either too stiff or not magnetic. So it would be nice to have one extra one, maybe for warm-up, or you know, just have it around. Maybe I'll gift it to someone who I'll try get into cubing. We'll see. It's not as matte as the other one that I had, and it's not magnetic. However, quite sandy, quite stiff. Definitely needs some lube. But yeah. Yeah, okay, it's pretty bad. Sorry to say, but it is pretty bad. However, it does feel pretty good. I like the feel of it, the texture. We shall come back to this. Never. All right. Next up, we have the main event, I would say, of today's unboxing. That's in the main feature, which is my first ever GAN cube. So let's go ahead and crack into it without damaging the box, because I'm pretty sensitive to keeping everything in great condition. I'm really curious to see how the settings and everything works, because I've never had a cube as advanced as this one. So let's have a look. Should be coming like that. Oh, that does look fancy with its own box. Nice. What are these? So that's the tool. I'm still pretty new to cubing, so a lot of these are coming at a surprise to me. Oh, that's cute, isn't it? And is that a bag? It is a bag. Yeah, so now we have 4 of them. That's fair enough. Little leaflets. That is probably in Chinese. Yes, it is. All right then. So let's go to the cube. I think we need to press it. Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. Look at it. This is my first ever GAN cube. I'm so excited. It's a bit fast for my liking. Look at those small settings. Right, so in there I can see the same things are these ones. So I'd imagine that it's just different tensions that you can replace. There are 6 here, there are 6 here, so yeah, probably something like that. What do I think? I think that with some practice you get used to it, because my other 2x2s are way slower. We can probably get at a decent speed with this. Well, let's give it a quick time solve, shall we? All right, nice bar here. All right. Okay. No, I like it. I like it. I'm really happy with this. I've been wanting a good 2x2 for ages, and I keep getting budget ones, so I think we'll have a good time with this one. Into the box you go for now. All right. Next up, let's go for the Pyraminx. Pyraminx is an event that I started doing in December, so 2 months ago. So I'm still pretty new at it, but the Pyraminx that I had was really not the best. So this one apparently is one of the best budget ones out there. So I'm looking forward to see if it's gonna be any better than my current one. All right. I can already see the standard toolbox of MoYu. I don't even know how many of those I have anymore. And then the cube itself. Looks nice. I like the color scheme. Let's see how it turns. It's a bit, oh, this is sticker. Oh well. Oh, that does feel good. The magnets are pretty strong. I like that. You can turn them as well, I think, which is a nice addition. I think it's a bit smaller than my previous one. Let's compare. No, seems to be the same size. Yeah, it is the same size. I can definitely see myself being way faster with this one though. Also the tip turning is a bit more accurate, because on the other one I would get so many misaligned twists. So I think with this firm one we're gonna have a better time. Now let's scramble it quickly. I do feel it's like locking up a bit more, but I assume that that's just a matter of practice and getting used to it. Can tell that I've not done the Pyraminx in ages. It's been a few days. All right, so far doesn't feel the most natural to me, but I'm sure we'll get there with a bit of practice. So overall, I think I'll be happy with this cube. Right, next up, what do we have? We have one of the best budget, if not the best ever, 3x3 cube out there, the MeiLong 3M V2 magnetic. This was recommended to me at the Cyprus Nationals, and it was for €10, and I was really happy with that one. It was by far the best cube I've ever put my hands on. And this one, I found it for £1 from this shop. So I thought, why not? Again, maybe we'll give it to someone, maybe I can just use it as warm-up. There are many reasons why this could be useful. So I'm not gonna open it just yet, in case we do decide to make it a gift to someone, to hopefully get more people into speed cubing. However, now we can move on to the next puzzle. I got two of these. Well, one is for 4x4 and one is for 5x5. And I do not know how to do the 5x5. I only know until 4x4. So I'm looking forward to figuring it out without any tutorials. However, my 4x4, this one, I got it for 1 cent of a dollar from AliExpress with shipping, and it really is the worst cube you will ever see. It feels alright right now, but it's not magnetic and it's extremely bad. I tried taking it apart to clean it in December, and it was the worst decision I've ever made, because you cannot put this back together without magnets. I could in the end with tapes, but it took me probably around 3 hours. Let's not do that again. Either way, let's crack into this amazing dual track ball core 4x4. I am really looking forward to see how this feels. I've never put my hands on magnetic 4x4s, or a good one for good measure. Nice compact box. Surprise, surprise. Same toolbox. Right. I like the box, by the way. I like the color. Is it smaller? No, it's the same. You can see the scheme is a bit different, the color scheme. This one is a bit darker, and you can see that the edges are not the same size at the centers or the corners like this one, which I think is a good thing. No, it looks great. It looks great. Let's go ahead and give it a go. There we go. Ooh, this feels nice. This feels nice. I love UV coating. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Now that is amazing. Just for comparison, You can, I don't know if you can hear the difference, but this is horrible, especially to do parodies with. But this one's so smooth. Oh. Yeah, and I need some getting used to, but I love this. I love this. Looking forward to going sub 2 minutes with this one. Because with the other one, I'm struggling lots. Right, and next up, I assume it will be rather similar. But let's go ahead and open the 5x5 one. All right, same toolbox, same toolbox. Right, let's see. Ooh, so many pieces. I should wait until I see a 7x7 or a 21x21. I was thinking of getting a 6x6 and 7x7 now, but instead I'll make it as a separate order for safety reasons and also to get more gifts. And also this cube is limited to 1 per order, so I think getting a second one would be rather nice. So this feels also really good, very firm. I have no idea how to solve this yet. I assume it's gonna be similar to 4x4 and then 3x3. I don't know how I'll figure it out. I'm looking forward because you can see a 3x3 and then it's a 3x3 again. So yeah, no, it feels great. Magnets are really strong. I like that. Let's not mess up the tube just yet. But yeah, it's new to me to be so small, the pieces, because normally they're rather big, or even on a 2x2 they're even bigger. But yeah, no, with some getting used to, I'm sure we'll figure it out. Excellent. Looking forward to solving that one fully intuitively, let's hope. All right, next up is again a cube that I've not done before, the Megaminx. I've never had one, I've never tried it, I have no idea how to solve it. I will try to solve it intuitively like the 5x5, but it might take quite some time, and doing it on this video is anything but a good idea. So this is a new Pyraminx, by the way. Everyone has been waiting for the V3 of the Yuhu, so I also did, and unfortunately the box is a bit damaged, but let's hope that it's the best Pyraminx out there right now. It's a bit smaller than I thought, but it's probably the correct size. Ooh, it's already turned before I even got out of the box. Quite dirty, in fact. Anyhow, the color scheme is a bit interesting. Yeah, this is probably the normal scheme, but it feels so new to me, like gray and pink next to, oh, that's difficult. How are you supposed to solve this thing? I probably can't even get it back to where it was. Okay, I can. This is so different. It's like when I started doing Cube and Pyraminx, they feel so different. And this pattern that I'm doing, oh, came back quickly. Okay, that's good. Oh, look, the sticker is not even aligned correctly. It's on the side. That's a shame. Interesting. But yeah, no, it's definitely magnetic. It's a bit slidey, but yeah, I don't know what to say. I've never held a Pyraminx before. It feels so awkward, but I'm sure I'll get used to it. Quite heavy as well. But yeah, this is for another time. All right. Next up, we have this small mirror cube that I got for one reason and one reason only. And it's basically not to solve it, but to have it as a stand. So there's an algorithm that goes U2, L2, M2. Then you go U, M2, U2, M2, U, and then M2 again. And now you have a stand for your phone. So yeah, if you want to record your stuff, you can use this as an actual phone stand. I think that's yeah, there you go. So why not? I think that would be better than a tripod. But yeah, that is the reason I got this one. It's a bit oily as well, by the way, and it doesn't feel the best. Not the biggest fan of this mirror cube, but it is what it is. As I said, I'm not planning on solving it too much. And that's actually it. Really happy with my purchases. I think I will spend quite a good amount of time getting used to the new puzzles. The 5x5, the Megaminx, I really need to get used to them. Also, the Pyraminx is quite different to my previous ones. So with the Falkirk Beginners competition in around 10 days time, I will need to be ready for that. The Falkirk competition also includes the 2x2, and as I said, my GAN cube is rather fast, which I'm not used to. So there is some getting used to on this cube, and I think I'll already start from this one. But for now, I hope you enjoyed. A really fun unboxing personally. I love my setup already, and I'm looking forward to doing some more cubing and make more videos for you guys. All right, have a good day.